right, it's 8:32 on the East Coast. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm Lauren Sandegate. I'm pumped to have you guys on here. Oops, I'm admitting more people. If you see my finger going up, it's just me admitting people. So I'm Lauren Sandegate. I'm coming at you from Boston, Massachusetts, a little bit north of Boston. And I have the honor of having my friend Melissa on here. So let me introduce myself super quickly. I'm going to kick it over to her to introduce herself, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of why you guys are here, which is to find out more about Savvy and find out not just what it is, but also how, as busy women, we make this work for us. So again, I'm Lauren. I am a little bit north of Boston, Massachusetts. I am a mom. I have 3 kids. We're going to hope and pray that they stay quiet for the next 15 minutes while we're doing this. But 3 kids, they're 10, 8, and 6. And I'm a stay-at-home mom. I was not a stay-at-home mom. I always said I would not be a stay-at-home mom. I worked a full-time career. I love my career, and then had kids and everything changed. And so live kind of a chaotic life. My husband travels a ton. So it's a lot of chaos and logistics and, musical children over here 24/7. But I love the online space. I love the idea that I can make money from home or from wherever I am. And that's why I'm here. So Melissa, I'll kick it over to you, introduce yourself, and then we'll get the party started.
Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Oh my goodness. So I actually snuck outside to my pool because my kids are being rambunctious, and my husband's trying to keep them quiet for me. So here I am outside sweating, and we live in Bossier City, Louisiana, which is like the sister city of Shreveport. So almost Texas, almost Arkansas, kind of in the corner up there. And it is hot. It's been over 100 degrees. But let me tell you a little bit about me. I also am a mom of 3. My oldest boy is 8. And then I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old little girl. I'm an Air Force nurse. I've been active duty military for 23 years. And I think the other day I may have decided to go ahead and retire next summer. So I've been with Savvy for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in December. So long before we even fully launched. And it's been so much fun to watch this company grow. I am not and never have been affiliated with direct sales or network marketing. So this was totally new to me. I used to have a phobia of public speaking, and now it's not a big deal anymore because I love this community. I love the brand. The clothes are amazing. So they're super easy to talk about. And I love that I can just fit this in on my own time. I am a busy girl, but everybody's version of busy it's different. So maybe you can relate to me, maybe you can't, but I just want you all to know that you can fit it in.
I love that.
Lauren and I are here to spill the tea. So we're here to give you some insiders on what Savvy is, and I'll kick it back over to Lauren.
All right, so let me give you all a super quick overview, okay? So you know who we both are, and obviously, kids, careers, traveling spouses, busy lives. Like Melissa said, everybody's busy. But what I want to do quickly is give you an overview of kind of what Savvy is and also how it works, so you can understand a little bit more about what we do if you don't know already. So Savvy, it's a newish lifestyle brand. Okay, my bracelet is hitting the desk here. It's a newish lifestyle brand. What does that mean? Well, it is like an umbrella of a brand, and it encompasses a few different things: athleisure, okay, wellness products, skincare, and it's literally stuff that you do every single day. Obviously, we all get dressed every single day. I don't know about you, but I wash my face every single day. I'm typically using some sort of wellness product every single day. This brand allows you to basically partner with it and turn the things that you do every single day into an income stream for yourself, leveraging social media and leveraging a really simple link that you can share. So for me, this made a lot of sense, right? Because it was already something I was doing every single day. I just decided to hit record and start sharing it, which I think was like the smartest thing I could have done. So like I said, it made sense because it was simple. It sounded fun. It sounded exciting. And that's why I'm here. But you guys, here's the deal. I said athleisure, I said skincare, I said wellness. But what I want you to know is this is athleisure done differently. I guarantee you that 99% of the brands that you're familiar with that are out there, they don't do things the way we do. We are a brand for women, specifically tailoring what we have for women's lifestyles, for their bodies. Most brands out there fit their prototypes to mannequins. We actually prototype to real bodies of real women. And I think that is a game changer when it comes to, I don't know about you, but I used to wonder, like, why does this bra not fit? Why do these leggings not stay up? Why does this thing not fit me and give me side boob or back fat or whatever? And now that they don't, because they were actually prototyped to a real woman's body. So it's athleisure done differently, which I absolutely love, and is a serious game changer. But all that being said, what this looks like when you partner with this brand is that you're essentially like an affiliate. So you have a link that you can share. It's super simple because, again, you do this every single day. It's like an affiliate program, but it pays you more than other affiliate programs pay you. And it gives you on the job training, resources, and basically a blueprint for, okay, your life looks like this. Let's teach you how to do this with the time that you have or the time that you make to help you create that income sharing this brand on social media or in real life. So that's what it looks like, plain and simple. You have a link, okay? You get a 25% discount on anything you purchase. And every single time somebody clicks your link, not if they only click it once, if they click it 10 times and they shop through it, you earn commission every single time. It's this brand's way of saying, thank you so much. We are new. Nobody knows about us yet. We want real women to share the things that they find that they love. You found this brand, you love it. We want to compensate you for doing just that. So super smart, I think, across the board. And like I said, it works like an affiliate program, but you also have a built-in community for collaboration, for support, for all sorts of fun, exciting stuff. And that's, of course, why we're here. Sorry, I'm just letting more people in. And that's, of course, why we're here. So I will say this before I kick it back over to Melissa, right? There's never been a better time for women to empower themselves to create some sort of income stream, whether it's a side gig, whether it's in addition to a full-time career, whether it's you're a stay-at-home mom and you just want something to help you add to your family's bottom line. There's never been a better time because there's a lot of different ways you can make money online. But most of those ways, they say, here's what you can do, but they don't actually tell you how you can do it. And I think what I've realized, and probably what Melissa has realized too, is that being told what and how is far more important than like big painted picture. And so there's never been a better time, if you're asking me, to look at the world of social media and say, is there a way for me to create some sort of income for myself on my terms from wherever I am, doing something that fits into my lifestyle? I think there's never been a better time. You guys, the digital marketing space is going to be $297 billion by the end of this year. Like, think about that for a minute. That just shows you how many people, normal, everyday people, are literally leveraging social media to share something and earn an income from it. So that's a little bit about what we're doing here. So let me ask you this, Melissa, because we're going to kind of do this like a conversation. You're busy. You have a full-time career. You have a husband who travels. You have a lot going on. You have 3 kids. It's not like you're somebody sitting back like, wow, I have so much extra time. What can I do to fill in? I'm so bored, you know? You have a lot going on. Why did you decide to even look at this and get involved with this? Like, tell us a little bit about why.
Oh, my goodness. As cliche as it sounds, I've always kind of lived in leggings because I'm a big yogi. But long story short, I was just at a point in my life where I had the career, I had the education, I had the kids, I had the husband and all that thing. But I was like, there's something missing. And I was approached with this, and I really loved the quality of the clothing, and I loved the vision of the brand. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something completely out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to run with it. I'm just that kind of person that if I dedicate myself to something, I'm going to do it. And even though I am very busy, I make the time. And I think that if you do that, you will see success. So just being regimented and, you know, making sure that you're showing up every day for yourself, I think that goes a long ways.
So, all right, second question. I feel like we're speed dating here. Second question. Okay, so you become a brand partner and you love sharing the clothes, and this obviously makes a lot of sense for you, but you have a busy life. And I think one of the biggest questions a lot of people have, including myself, was always like, how am I going to actually fit this in? Because if you have kids, you know that the second your kids wake up, life can go out the window really quickly because they're like, mom, snack. And there's a million things. You always have like all those tabs open in your brain. It's really hard to think, do I actually have space on my plate to add something else? I think that's a big concern. It was a big concern for me. It probably maybe was for you too. How do you fit this in though? Because you do work full time and you do have 3 kids, and I know what that's like, and you have a lot going on. So like, tell us, like, what does work look like for you when it comes to sharing this brand? Like, how do you do it? What does it look like? When do you do it? Spill the tea on that, because that's hugely important.
Consistency. So I literally set my alarm every night before I go to bed to make sure that I get up at 5 a.m. and I work my business for a dedicated hour with no questions asked. and then make time to work out, and then I get my family up and out the door, and then I go to work, and then sometimes I'll tune in during lunchtime and sacrifice my lunch to Savvy because it's important to me. And then, I'll get off and get home at 5. And then probably about 8, 9 o'clock, once my kids are in bed, I'll dedicate another hour.
And what does that look like when you're like dedicating time to Savvy? Like, what are you doing? Because I know for me, people are always like, what do you actually do? Like, what does it mean when you're a brand partner? So what are you doing during that time?
Making connections and talking to people. I love that of course I have my following of my family and friends, and I have a very large military network, but I don't have a large social media following. So I don't think that you need to have one to be successful. I think you just need to go out and be willing to talk to people. Like, for me, it looks like I search people with similar interests, like moms that are busy, or moms that are working moms, or moms that like yoga, or military moms. Just those are a few subjects that it's easy to talk to people that you can relate to, I think. So as long as you're willing to do that, I think that you can be very, very successful here. There's a million people out there in the world.
A lot more than a million. So many. And I think a huge thing is too, like, yes, you can share this in real life. Yes, you can walk out your front door and have a really cute, windbreaker on, and someone can say, Lauren, I love your jacket. Where's it from? And I can, of course, share my link, because if I didn't share a link for Savvy, I'd be sharing a link for Old Navy or Target or who knows where, Free People, right? Like, I'm sharing a link. I might as well share a link that's actually going to benefit me. But the world of social media is so big. So it's not just like you're putting yourself out there having weird conversations with people you don't know. It's also that you're just putting yourself out there on social media, and people find you because they're like, oh, I'm also a military spouse, or I'm active, I'm also active military, or I'm also a nurse. I'm also a mom of 3. People find you. I don't know. I always find that people like find me like, oh my gosh, you live here. I live right down the street. And I'm like, what? But there's just always those connections that are being made through social media. And I think that's a big part of what we sort of teach people to do is you're creating content, which is maybe just hitting record and doing a skincare routine or showing yourself getting ready for the day. But you're also attracting people to you that are like you. And they're like, hey, that's interesting. What do you have? And then you're, giving them information or responding or connecting them into some sort of resource. I know that's a huge part of what I do. So, yeah. So that all being said, for you have big news coming up next summer, it seems like, but obviously like extra income for you is always something you're looking for, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, I would really like to replace my income. So, right now it's feasible for me to say that this is my part-time job, Savvy is, but I want it to be more. And I know that because I already have the tools and I've been doing this for a while, that I can get more aggressive with it. I love that Savvy's super, super flexible. There's just so many ways to get this brand out there. You can have people over at your house. You can host pop-up events. You can do vendor markets in person or online. Like, there's just so much of a network out there. Sorry, I'm swatting away bugs because I live in Louisiana.
No worries.
But Lauren, tell us a little bit.
Go ahead. Sorry, you totally cut you off.
So tell us a little bit more what it looks like for you as a stay-at-home mom. Like, what is your schedule like?
I mean, it's the same. And this is the thing, like, I want you to all understand, if you're on here and you're looking at this and thinking, maybe this could be a way for me to, again, bring in some sort of, financial, amount for your family's bottom line, or maybe you're just looking for something for yourself. I was looking for both those things. But again, like, I have 3 kids, my husband's not here a lot. And for me, it's making the time. Everyone's always like, well, you find the time. It's like, no, you don't necessarily find the time, you make the time. For me, it's just being really efficient with what I do. I like waking up early before my kids wake up. That hour in the morning before my kids wake up, like 6 to 7 a.m. is my most productive hour of the day. And it's the same thing you just said. It's responding to people who reach out and say, oh my gosh, your skin is glowing. What are you using? Or, hey, I love your shirt. Where'd you get it from? Or, hey, do you have the link? I want to shop the sale we're having, or whatever it is. It's just giving information. I'm just connecting people to the brand. And that's really what we do as brand partners. But that's what my day looks like, right? Like, it's on your terms. For some people, they love working late at night because they're night owls. For some people, they like doing stuff during the day. For me, I'm doing it in the morning, and then throughout the day, I'm just kind of filling in the gaps when I have the time, when there's downtime. a huge thing for me, you guys, just so you all know, is that I don't want to be on my phone 24/7. This is not the sort of thing where you need to be working 24/7 or have your phone attached to your body or be ignoring your kids to do this. Like, this is very much something that if you're intentional and you follow the blueprint we give you, we're going to teach you how to make money and teach you how to feel really good about it and teach you how to do it in a way that works for you, because everyone's situation is different. And, that being said too, like, a lot of people are like, well, I just, I don't want to have to build a team. Guys, you don't have to build a team. Like, you might want to treat this like a business and scale it and really take advantage of the fact that you can build an entire organization of people who are doing the same thing you are. But at the same time, you can simply also sell to customers and make a crazy good amount of extra income for yourself just sharing the clothes or the skincare or the wellness or all three. It's completely up to you. And that's what this looks like. There's no right way or wrong way to do it. It's what makes sense for me. And from there, we teach you how to do it, because trust me, there are a lot of women here who are very different. And the cool thing is you get to learn from them and say, okay, what are they doing to find success? I'm going to follow in their footsteps. Like, that's what this is all about. You're not recreating the wheel. You don't have to fall on your face. I fell on my face, so other people don't have to. So did you, right? Like, we figured it out by trial and error, but now we teach other people how to do exactly what we do. And I think something else you said is super important, guys. You don't have to have a big following on social media. Like, it's not about that. You don't have to be a celebrity or an influencer. I remember thinking at one point, it'll be so cool to have my own affiliate link. And then it was like, oh, you don't have 10,000 followers. And I was like, no, I don't have anywhere close to that. But the reach with social media, and just, it's crazy how, when you actually think about who do I know and what do they do every single day, almost every single female I know is living in athleisure. Every single female I know, and males, they're washing their face, they're using skincare, right? Anti-aging, helping skin cancer. Like, we are literally giving people a way to connect other people to a brand for doing something they do every single day, which I think is so smart. So yeah. Anything to add to that? We're totally winging it, by the way.
I think you totally nailed it. It's just truly that simple. It's simple. I don't want to say that it's easy. It takes work, but it's so simple. Like, we're handing out a link. We're bumping into somebody in the grocery store. Hey, I like your outfit. Cool. This is how you get it. It's just so easy. What else?
Well, I was just gonna
a little bit.
I was gonna say, like, this is, for us, it's a lot of fun too. It's a lot of fun, a lot of cool people, you get great connections. But at the end of the day, what I'll say is this, and I'll kind of like walk you guys through what this looks like, as far as how you get started and how you sort of make it all work. But at the end of the day, if you're someone who's looking for extra income, it's always like, what's your path of least resistance? Could you go get a second job? Absolutely. But whether you have to get childcare, will you have to be away from your family? We have to sacrifice more of your time to go make more money. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make money, but I wanted to do it on my terms. So if you're somebody who's looking for more income, if you're somebody who's looking to spend as much time with their kids as possible, while still having something for themselves, which I know for a lot of moms is so important, because, when you have kids, and of course I'm talking about being a mom because we are both moms, but even if you don't have kids, it's always nice to have something that brings joy and passion and purpose back to your life. And I think that's huge too. So there's so many different boxes that this can check off. But at the end of the day, this is a really smart, strategic way, in my opinion, to make a significant amount of money, to take that money and give yourself a life full of heck yeses instead of having to say no because you're stuck in a place you don't want to be. So that being said, guys, like I said, you get your own link. It's super simple. Everything works from a website that's personalized to you. There's also an app you can use. So super simple there as well. You get 25% off of anything you buy. Okay. This is not a program that sends you free clothes. It's not like that. This is you getting dressed, you shopping for things that you'd probably be buying anyway. You get a discount, and then you get a chance to turn around and share it if somebody asks you about it, or however you want to. You earn commission every time somebody shops through your link. You can actually earn shopping credits for apparel as well, which is awesome when you have VIP customers who are ordering. And again, you can just focus on customers. You can build a team. You can do a hybrid. It doesn't make a difference to us. We just want to teach women how to be successful and how to become more financially independent for themselves, because there's nothing that boosts your confidence more than realizing, you know what? I'm busy. We're all busy, but I can do this. It feels really great, which is awesome. And somebody just mentioned gifts, rewards, trips. There's so much bonuses. We get paid in a lot of different ways. The compensation plan pays you a significant amount of money. All that being said, what does this look like next steps? Because I wanted you guys to sort of hear like the how, right? Which you've heard. You've heard Melissa say she gets up early. You've heard me say I get up early. We work throughout the day. We make it work for us. But what's next? How do you actually get started? So to get started, you, number one, will always want to circle back with whoever invited you here. But there are a few different ways to get started. There are different packs, experience packs that you can start with as a brand partner. What do those experience packs do? Like, why do you need to get one? Because we want to set you up for success. We want you to have the products on hand so you can have your own personal story. I'm using the skincare. Look at how great my skin looks and feels. I'm, shopping with some of the apparel credits and getting clothes that fit my body and make me feel incredible when I look in the mirror. I'm trying the wellness product and feeling the effects of it. We want you to get your hands on this stuff and have your own story to tell. So that's what the experience packs are for. There's 3 different options and you pick the one that's best for you. But at the end of the day, we want to set you up for success. That means having some stuff on hand so that you can hit record and share on social media and attract people to you, which again, we teach you how to do, but have the stuff on hand. So there's a few things you need to know, okay? There's 3 different options. I can't share my screen because I'm on my phone, but the person who brought you here can absolutely share these with you. There's 3 different options. There's the basic getting started pack. There's shopping credits included. There's skincare included. And there's wellness products included in there, okay? And you also get gift cards to share with new people. That means when you're new and you're going out there and someone's like, I want to shop your link. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You're going to be one of my first customers. Let me give you one of my $25 gift cards. And the person's like, wow, this is awesome. This is the company's way of saying to you, thank you so much for going out and proactively sharing this brand. But it's also the company's way of thanking that customer, saying, thanks for giving us a try. Like, we thrive on your feedback. We thrive on how you share about how you feel when you wear this or when you use these products. So these $25 gift cards are gold. Okay, so basic pack, there's that one. There's a builder pack, which comes with more apparel credits. And these, the second pack, this one and the next one I'm going to talk about, have extra apparel credits built in until the end of this month. So if you're like, I think this is what I want to do, get one of these 2 because it's going to give you better bang for your buck, which I'm all about because life is expensive, but more apparel credits are always a good thing. So it has $350 in shopping credits plus an additional 100. It has the wellness products, it has the skincare, it has the gift cards as well. And then there's a leader pack, which gives you more of the apparel credits. So 700 in apparel credits plus 200 this month only, or for the end of this month only. And then again, skincare, wellness, all that stuff. So circle back with who invited you here. If you're thinking like, I want to make money on my terms, I want some buffer, I want some breathing room, I want, I just want to have something for myself. I want to have fun. I want to find like purpose and be able to give back more, whatever that looks like, you guys. It could be anything. But what I'm here to tell you, and I'm sure Melissa can echo this in a second as we wrap this up, is there's a lot of different ways you can make money online. And listen, I've tried a lot of them, but no one's ever told me how to actually go do it. And that's the difference here. We keep it simple. We keep it straightforward. We recognize that people have really busy lives. We just want to teach as many men, as many women as possible that, hey, like, you can take this and you can run with it and you can completely change your life, all by just leveraging social media, all by plugging into the resources we have, and by being a part of something really cool that's literally just getting started from the ground up. So that's what I have to say. Anything to add for last words, my friend? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I didn't even realize it muted. I'm so sorry. One thing we didn't really talk about or hit on was the community. The community is fantastic. So when I told at the beginning of the story tonight that I had something that was missing in my life, my very first Savvy event was in Utah, and you just automatically feel welcomed. Everybody's happy, and it's just, the founders are amazing. My leaders are amazing. Lauren, you're great. So it's just like nothing that I've ever experienced before. And, I just think that there's just something here for everybody. There really is.
I love that. All right, well, guys, if you have any questions, circle back with who invited you. This definitely went a little bit longer than we planned, but we wanted to share as much as possible. And here's the thing, like, you don't have to figure this out on your own. This is for us to say, we will support you. We will help you be successful. You got to show up 100%. You got to want it. But ladies and men, if you're on here too, there has never been a better time to empower yourself to not be stuck in the same situation a year from now that you're in right now. Not to say you're necessarily stuck, but I know I was, and I needed someone to kick me in the butt. Thankfully, that person was myself and my husband to say, you got to go do something. What is that something going to be? And for me, this was that answer. It checked the boxes. It made a lot of sense, and it allowed me to have a ton of fun creating income. So hopefully this has been beneficial for all of you. Again, circle back with who invited you here. Any questions you have, we can answer them. And we would love, love, love to welcome you to the Savvy community. If you decide that this is right for you, which I'm telling you right now, like there's no better place to be. So thank you guys for hopping on. Thank you, Melissa. This was the best.
Thank you. It was awesome.